Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. Commander Buzz Corey and the Space Patrol are menaced by the evil Prince Baccarati of the mysterious Planet X. Stand by for action as the Space Patrol struggles against the trap on Planet X.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol! The superific breakfast cereal that gives you a flying start for the day presents Space Patrol!
You will descend to the floor of the jungle beneath us. There you will seek out Corey and his friends. And if by some chance they should survive the dinosaur and the windstorm, you will stop them with your weapons. Hunt them down like wild animals. Every one of them, do you understand?
I understand.
Then go at once.
Stand by for exciting action on The Trap on Planet X in just one moment. This is Planet X, the mysterious giant, 5,000 times the mass of Earth, locked in an orbit ominously encircling the entire solar system. From what dark corner of galactic space did it emerge to throw its black, menacing shadow over the peace-loving peoples of the system? What mysteries are hidden beneath its shroud of swirling mist? Who or what exists under this, its prehistoric surface?
The only thing we know, Happy, is that some person or force is at work to conquer the United Planets, and that this person or force exists behind the walls of an ancient castle set on a rocky pinnacle rising thousands of feet above the surface of Planet X. We've got to locate that castle before we can do anything to stop the attack upon our solar system.
But, Commander, didn't you order all spaceships to stay clear of Planet X?
All but one.
All but one, sir?
One ship in a fixed orbit, right about here. Robbie and Tonga. They have an infrared phototape camera. By the time Planet X completes one rotation of its axis, we'll have a photographic reproduction of every square mile of its surface.
There's enough phototape to finish the job. Less than 10 minutes to go. Robbie?
I wish we could get closer to that planet. Maybe we could spot something.
I'd like to know more about the planet before we get any closer. Well, it is a planetary distress signal.
Well, where's it coming from?
It couldn't be from another ship. I ordered all ships to stay away from this area.
Not from another ship, Tonga.
Well, then where is the distress signal coming from?
From the surface of Planet X.
What? What can it mean?
What does the distress signal usually mean?
I don't know. It's the Planet X. We don't even know what's down there. It may be a trap.
We can't help that. Space Patrolmen have to answer a distress signal regardless of the circumstances.
But, Robbie, this is different.
The only difference, Tongas, is that we don't know what's down there. Somebody's in trouble. We can't turn our backs and run. We gotta help them.
Of course, Robbie. You're right.
Gotta lock that view scope control. See if we can home in on the signal that way. See if we keep those cameras running.
Right, Robbie.
Yes, Major, if you only knew where that distress signal was coming from, you would be even more reluctant to approach the surface of Planet X. For somewhere under its misty shroud, someone waits patiently as your fast battlecruiser speeds closer and closer to the trap that has been set for you. A trap conceived in the cunning mind of one who fancies himself the destined ruler of the solar system, the Black Falcon, Prince Baccarati.
Your Highness, the ship. The ship that's photographing your planet. When can I open fire on it?
Fellow, my friend, you are so impulsive. All you can think of is blowing something to bits or shooting your enemies, ending it quickly. Now, I realize that your stock and trade is weapons and explosives, and that's why I allowed you to share my royal castle.
I could make short work of that ship, Your Highness.
It is fully my pleasure. Now, what a pity that you cannot find the pleasure that I do in watching our enemies approach their destruction slowly, as they shall, when their ship will hit the force barrier I have thrown around this castle. It's a very ingenious threat, don't you think, Salvo? First, a distress signal to draw them to me. And then their ship will run into my force barrier.
As soon as they hit the barrier, I can finish them off with one blast of my space rifle.
There you go again, wanting to destroy it quickly. No, my friend. We let them crash to the floor of the jungle. Let them feel their approaching doom. Let them suffer.
Yeah, but Excellency, what if they should escape alive?
Escape! Escape, you say? Come, fellow. Come. Come, look at the jungle. See the jungle beneath us? Thousands of feet below this castle. And this area lies directly below my force barrier. And that's where their damaged ships will fall, leaving them to the mercy of my watchdog. Hundreds of tons of brute force, capable of crushing the spaceship with a single blow. Escape? No, my friend. There is no escape from the clutches of the Black Falcon.
Well, I spotted the castle, Commander. That's where the distress signal's coming from, all right. It's dead ahead.
Well, be careful, Robbie. Don't get too close.
Thousands of feet above the jungle.
You hear that, sir?
Yes, I don't like it. That distress signal is obviously a trap to throw you in.
Well, that's what I thought.
Stand off at a safe distance, Robbie. Don't go any closer.
Yeah, but what if somebody is in distress?
We'll investigate that. Don't worry. But stand by until we get there. We're blasting off at once.
Robbie, did you hear me? Please acknowledge. Sounded like a station phone went dead, sir.
Report cut out. I saw the Tonga screen.
So did I, sir, but I was hoping I was wrong.
Let's go.
Well, where to, sir?
To Planet X.
Yes, sir. You see, Salvo, their ship did crash. And that shall be the fate of all fools who seek to penetrate the stronghold of Prince Baccarati. They shall soon learn of the invincibility of the Black Falcon.
I still think we should have blasted them.
Salvo, my friend, twice I have spoken to you of your uncontrollable desire to bring the lives of our opponents to an abrupt end. Now, I am a sensitive man. Do not force me to remind you of this again, or I may lose my temper. Now come, Salvo. Let us watch our friends as they approach a slow but certain destruction.
That's about 10 times as big as this ship.
Robbie, what are we going to do?
We're going to get out of here before he decides to play ping pong with the ship. Let's get that camera magazine. We'll get out the side port.
Hurry!
We're going to find Major Robertson's ship. I'm hoping we'll be spotted by the occupants of that castle.
You mean you want him to see it?
Maybe they'll send out the distress signal for us, too. It's their only way of locating the castle.
I guess you're right, Commander, but I still think I'd feel a lot better if they didn't know we were coming. Commander! Look! Down there in the jungle, Robbie's ship. No, sir, it's the monster, the biggest, meanest-looking thing I ever saw.
It must be a young planet, comparable to prehistoric Earth.
Sure glad we don't have to land down there. Even in this ship, we wouldn't have a chance if that overgrown pollywog decided to get playful.
There it is, Captain, distress signal. That means we'll find that castle.
Yes, sir. It also means they found us.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
This is excellent! Excellent!
Another ship?
No, not just another ship, Salvo, but a very special ship. Of all the people in the United Planets, fate could have not sent me one which I shall enjoy more.
Hey, you know, Commander, I was just thinking, it must have been right about here when Major Robertson's space balloon set out and the strongest scream. I wonder if the same thing will happen to us.
Closer, Corey! Just a little bit closer! Closer! Come, Salvo! Watch him rend the barrier now! Now!
Well, Marcus, Commander, if something's going to happen, I wish it'd hurry up and get over with.
Commander, pull up! Pull up fast!
That's Major Robertson.
Robbie, where are you? Right where you'd have been if you'd hit that barrier, sir. Down here on the floor of the jungle. Big trees helped our fall. It's a miracle we're both alive.
Keep your transmitter on, Robbie. We'll come down and pick you up.
No, don't come down here, sir. The place is teeming with dinosaurs. One of them squashed my ship like an egg. They'll do the same to you. You don't have a chance.
Well, the same chance you have. Stand by, we're landing. Corey out.
Dinosaurs or no dinosaurs? You can't leave Robbie and Tonga down there.
No. I'm with you, Commander. I'm going to check the view scope.
Turn away! Why?
I could have blasted him easy.
Silence, you fools! I must think. Must think. I have it. It was worn by the others. Yes. And now he's going to land and try to rescue them. Interesting. I was right. Excellent. Front rocket. Front rocket. Lower ship. Lower ship.
They shouldn't be far from here. Let's go get them.
Yes, sir.
Well, my friend, it's going to be very simple. I shall send 2 metal spheres from the castle turrets. Then, by radio control, I shall guide them over the area where Corey has landed. And then I shall detonate one of the spheres. And the surrounding atmosphere, the air will be warmed up, will become very hot. Then I shall detonate the second sphere, and that shall cool its surrounding atmosphere. And then, when the 2 masses of air, the hot and the cold, will come together, it will create such a violent windstorm that it will be even more beautiful than one of your explosions.
Maybe they're even farther away than we thought. Robbie, do you read? Commander, stay back. Running by one of those big dinosaurs. I don't think he sees us yet. Sit tight, Robbie. If he doesn't see you, maybe he'll move on. Here we go. Come on, Stargate. Watch out!
Bravo, my friend. You must be angry because I have slept you. You must learn to forgive my little outbursts of temper. I didn't mean them. It's just that royal blood is so restless.
You'll never hit me again.
You stupid fool! You dare to turn on Prince Baccarati? Now you are under the influence of the Z-ray. And these are your instructions. From now on, you will do my every bidding. You have no power to resist. And you shall descend to the floor of the jungle beneath us. There you will seek out Commander Corey and his friends. And if by some chance they should survive the dinosaurs and the windstorm, you shall stop them with your weapons. Hunt them down like wild animals. Every one of them, do you understand?
I understand.
Then go at once.
Commander, we're still okay. Target has a flat ankle, but as soon as this wind breaks down, we'll be able to carry her out of here.
Never fear, my pet. This time, Corey shall not escape alive. Salvo will see to that.
The wind's died down, sir. We'll be able to get out of here now.
Okay, Robbie, we'll start off to meet you and give you a hand with Tonga. Corey out.
Come on, let's get out of here before those lizards start getting curious again. Nice shooting, Commander, but a little late. In pretty bad shape, Matt. We'll have to get in the medical science center, sir. What'll I do with this character, sir?
Well, we can't leave him here, of course. Our luck holds out. We'll come back and get him.
Right.
Not a bad day's work, eh, my pet? 2 space patrol ships and all their passengers, including the great Commander Corey. What is keeping Salvo? Now, with Corey out of the way... Corey, ship! Salvo! Salvo! Salvo!
Lieutenant? Hey, this Cadet Happy. Yeah, could you tell me anything about the condition of Major Robertson and Tonga? Well, I just want to know how they are. Well, I know they're very important people, and you can't even tell me... Oh, well... Oh, you say it's restricted information. Okay, thanks. Commander, were you at Medical Science Center?
Just left there.
Oh?
Have some bad news for you, Hap.
Well, you mean we were too late, sir?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, you don't mean it, sir.
I'm sorry, Hap. We were just too late.
Gee, it won't seem the same around here without Major Robertson and Tonga.
Oh, they'll be back tomorrow.
I know, but still, it seems... Tomorrow? But I thought you said that we were... that we were too late.
No, I know we were too late to get any information out of the man who shot them.
Oh.
Somebody had put him under some strange power. His mind was a blank. So we don't know any more about Planet X than we did before. What's the matter, huh?
Oh, nothing, sir. I'm just glad that Major Robertson and Tonga are going to be all right. That's all.
So am I, Happy. So am I.
Oh, hello there, gang. Want a flying start for the day? Have yourself a good breakfast with wheat checks or rice checks. Checks pack a wallop and they're walloping good. Man, oh man, our checks ever different. I'll tell the universe they're as different as a flying van from Venus, because each crisp biscuit is bite-sized and so delicious. Right, Hap? Mm-hmm. So, kid, if you want a flying start for the day, if you want to fire up that old fire inside of you, check your grocer for swell-tasting checks. You will agree they're superific. Remember, they're the only official cereals of the Space Patrollers. Wheat checks and rice checks.
Attention, Star Cadets! The Space Patrol will continue their battle against Prince Baccarati next week. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will return in a moment.
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, must reform a young delinquent who causes trouble on an important space mission. Stand by for action as Rocky Jones takes a hand in Kip's private lore.
Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, starring Richard Crane. In Kip's Private War.
Orbit jet to Earth headquarters. Rocky Jones to Secretary Drake, requesting landing clearance. Come in, Mr. Secretary. Rocky Jones to Space Ranger headquarters. Come in. Winky, take a check. My voice may not be getting through.
Nice.
Testing. Testing. S space R Ranger. Testing. S space R Ranger.
I'm getting a signal bounce from Earth, Rocky. There's nothing wrong here.
Orbit jet to Earth headquarters. Come in. Rocky Jones to Earth headquarters. Can you hear me, Mr. Secretary?
It's no use, Vina. Our voice transmitter is a cold line.
Sabotage, Mr. Secretary?
There is a definite pattern to the series of accidents we've been having lately.
But, Mr. Secretary, how could anyone get into headquarters of Space Affairs to do all these things?
I don't know, Bobby. But the saboteur will be found and punished. I assure you of that.
Earth Space Headquarters. If you can hear me, this is Rocky Jones in the orbit jet. I'm bringing my ship in.
Quick, Vina. Alert the landing units.
Alert. Learn this. Stand by order to landing units. The orbit jet is coming in with line voice at headquarters. We cannot synchronize landing, so offer all possible assistance. Stand by in case of accident.
Secure for landing, Winky. It may be rough.
Yes, sir.
Turning ship. Set power to counteract G-pull. Give me a 3G boost, Winky.
3G, sir.
Hi, Kip. Hello, Bobby. Watch this. Rocky will land that ship right in the button. There's nothing Rocky Jones can't do. You see? I told you. That's my pal, Rocky Jones.
Well, they don't act like anything's wrong, Rocky.
Must have been just a power failure.
Load in landing platform.
Sorry, Mr. Secretary, but something's wrong. The boys say it will take at least an hour to check the lines.
That saboteur again.
Mr. Secretary.
Sir?
Bobby.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Wade.
Glad to see you smiling, sir. We anticipated trouble.
I may be smiling, Rocky, but I'm worried. The failure of the landing platform, our communication system, 2 more acts of sabotage against the headquarters of Space Affairs. Some of these acts could almost be called mischievous. I was going to a meeting regarding our policy toward a coming election on the moon Apollo Minor. The tires of my auto had been deflated.
Any leads, sir?
None. But it's definitely worked from the inside. So I'm re-screening our entire personnel.
Hi, Vina.
Hi.
Hello, Vina.
Hop in, boys. I'll drive you quarters.
Ah, bed, a real bed. Life can be beautiful after all.
Mr. Secretary, you mentioned something regarding a policy about Apollo Minor.
There is a man who calls himself Pinto Vortando.
Well, that means brave warrior, doesn't it?
Yes, he's considered a hero by the people of Apollo Minor. But the findings of United Worlds prove that he's nothing more than a common thief. I'd like to show you the papers in my office, Rocky.
Come on, Winky. You can stay awake.
United Worlds sent an envoy to Apollo Minor to investigate the living conditions. The people there all pay tithes to Pinto Vortando, half their crops in most instances. The man is a great man to a strong faction of the people, and they demand an election to put him on the throne.
We have a report on Apollo Minor that may interest you, Mr. Secretary. Oh, Bobby, would you get the Orbit Jet portfolio from the car, please?
Sure thing, Rocky.
So you're the saboteur. But Kip, why? What in the world?
Oh, Bobby!
Go ahead. Now's your chance. Be a snitch.
Oh, Bobby!
Rocky, look.
Bobby! Bobby! Hey, you're way off base. What's the matter?
I'd rather Kip told you.
Well, Kip?
We were just playing, and a trip, that's all.
Rocky.
Just playing, huh? Come along, Kip.
We've been very kind to you, Kip. You've had free run of space headquarters and every consideration possible.
I don't want any favors.
Kip, what is this, your own private war against the Space Rangers?
I'm fighting my pop's battle. If you hadn't have found him hiding on Titan, he'd be free and living rich.
Mr. Secretary, let me take the boy to see his father. He can tell him the mistake of starting out on the wrong foot. Come on, Kip.
Hi, Pop.
Oh, beat it, Kip. I'm trying to sleep. Oh, Rocky Jones. My one-way traveling companion. What do you want?
We thought it would be fair to let Kip be near you until the trial, Mickey, but he's gotten himself into trouble.
Yeah? What'd you do?
Oh, gummed up the communication system. Couple of other things. Boy, I sure had that Drake guy sweating. You know how good I am at electricity and sound stuff, Pop.
What do you want me to do?
Correct him, Mickey. Tell him he's made a mistake.
You sure did, Kip. How'd you get caught?
Oh, overplayed my hand, I guess.
Same mistake I made.
Come on, Kip.
So long, Pop. Maybe they'll put me in the next cell.
If we punish him, his hatred for the Space Ranger Service and society will just grow. He needs something else.
Okay, Space Copper. Slip the cuffs on me.
You're not going to be punished, Kip.
I ain't?
No, let's forget the incident. You can bunk down with Winky and me at Ranger quarters for a while.
Maybe I had you pegged wrong.
Go pack your suitcase, Kip.
Good try, Rocky. I hope it works.
Hey, kitty. Here, kitty. Here, kitty.
What is it, Winky?
Some cat woke me up.
Oh.
Kitty. Beat it. Go on. Hey, kitty. Kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on. Go on, beat it. Nice. Come on. Come on, boy. Here, boy. Come on, boy. Come on.
Oh, Winky, you shouldn't have kicked him.
Kick him? I didn't even see him.
A couple of wise guys, huh? Well, I'll show them.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
This flight of the orbit jet will carry the code initials EPV. Expose Pinto Vortendo. Rocky, you're to carry a pledge from the United Worlds. Extensive loans will be granted the moon, providing this bandit does not put on the throne.
Yes, Mr. Secretary.
Winky and Vina will make up your crew. Of course, Bobby can go along if you wish.
I'd like permission for Kip to join us. I don't want to leave him alone after the progress we've made.
Well, he's coming along fine, sir. Of course, there's still a bit of the monster in him.
Granted, Rocky.
Thank you, sir.
They don't know what they're bucking up against. Pinto Vortendo plays rough. Look, Cap, Pinto's my buddy. Get next to him, boy. Ask him to put the snatch on Rocky Jones. Then bargain for a prisoner exchange. Me for Rocky. Then it'll be just the two of us, Kip. You and your pop. Living high and laughing at luxury.
Hi there, Kip.
Hi.
Want to fly co-pilot for a while?
Thanks, Winky, later. I have some homework to do.
Okay. When you finish your homework, come on back and I'll let you try it a while.
Thanks, Winky.
Sure thing. Alert, learn this. This is control. We're under attack. Enemy unknown, but they're coming at us from all directions. They almost got us with that one. What is it, Rocky?
Your unknown enemy, Winky.
There's more of the monster left in that kid than I thought.
I'll take care of Master Kip.
Please, Vina. Let me.
Boy, I bet Winky turned blue.
Stand up, Kip.
At attention, Kip. There's nothing healthier than a good laugh. I'll buy the cat and dog at the barracks, but you'll have to learn that a spaceship is not a playground.
Big stuff. A spaceship, huh?
Winky might have jammed the instruments. Other disastrous things could have happened.
Deploy by fours for attack. All mobile missile units range in at 100 yards. Prepare to fire in relays.
Space Ranger maneuvers, right, Kip? You have a talent for audio electronics. Why waste it on a toy?
Because I like things like that. Just like I still have no use for the Space Rangers.
The intruders in the spaceship shall be brought to Pinto Batando. Go!
There is great joy in the heart of Pinto Batando. He feasts his eyes on the most beautiful lady. Perhaps you would like to be the bride of Pinto, yes? Pinto Batando is very rich and generous to beautiful ladies. What brought you to Apollo Minor? So beautiful. Speak up.
I have an offer from the United Worlds to help the people of Apollo Minor.
So, what is this offer?
My business is with the government.
Pinto Batando is the government. Ask my people. Everybody loves Pinto. Do you love Pinto?
With apologies, we'll leave now.
You will leave when and if Pinto Batando says.
Boy wants to talk to you, Pinto. It's important.
The boy? They stay.
What's Kip up to?
I haven't any idea, Rocky.
This offer from the United Worlds, is it true? Will you help the people of Apollo Minor?
Yes. With stipulations, of course.
Pinto Batando is insulted. You send such a small army to defeat him. Take him away, lock him up.
Rocky!
You and the young boys are free to come and go. Tomorrow you will ride with Pinto. You will see the people stop work, stand in the streets, cry out, Pinto Batando, the next ruler of Apollo Minor. So beautiful.
Orbit jet calling into space. If voice is picked up, please notify Space Ranger Service. Repeat on urgent message. Repeat. Rocky Jones and Winky are being held prisoners. Because of unforeseen incident, Pinto Batando is holding Rocky and Winky. Their lives are in jeopardy if help does not arrive. And soon.
Why doesn't she say it? Shout it out! Kip stuck a knife in Rocky's back. That's what happened. Well, I did it for my pop and I'd do it again. Go ahead. Take a swing at me. You can lick me. You did it before. I'll go sit in the corner and keep quiet.
And powerless to help. Repeat on identification. Orbit jet calling into space. This is Vina Ray. Bobby, Kip, and I are alone on the orbit jet and powerless to help.
Well, looks like we'll have to get out of here on our own, Mikey. Even if they let Vina go to the orbit jet, there isn't a Space Ranger station within reach of the astrophone. We can force the door, but be careful.
Trying to escape.
Good, I will kill them. Let them escape. It was self-defense. Pinto kills only in self-defense.
Pinto Botando kills.
Rocky, a spaceship.
Yes, it's one of ours.
Rocky, I don't get it. Sure, I get it. It's Professor Newton and his coal light.
No, Winky.
Oh.
Deploy by force for attack.
Pinto will fight everyone.
Surround the building. Cover all exits. All mobile missile units range in at 100 yards. Prepare to fire in relays. Missile units commence firing by twos. Fire one. Fire two.
Orlando! One warning shot! You surrender, Orlando?
Yes, this is Pinto Botando. Pinto Botando surrenders.
All right, Winky, get their guns.
Hail the conquering heroes. Come on in.
Two small boys. They make all those noises?
That was some election, Rocky. My people, how can you do this to Pinto Botando?
Well, we can thank Bobby and Kip. Defeat a man in a fight and he's a martyr, but let him lose his dignity and he's nothing.
Hey, take over from me here, Kip. Let me stretch a while.
Sure thing, Winky. Rocky,
Yes, Kip.
I sure hope I can stay with the Space Rangers. But I want to be close to Pop. Maybe some of the stuff I've learned will rub off on him.
Maybe.
So beautiful.
Be with us next week, same time, same station, when we again take you into outer space for further adventures with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You've all served with valor and honor. The Space Patrol, Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.